Hello. Today, I'm gonna go over the basic shape about two-dimensional shape, the basic shapes of area. So let's look at square and rectangle first. So if you see a rectangle and square, base times height. If it's 4 and 4, 4 times 4 is 16. And if it's meter, and if it's meter, your unit's supposed to be meter square because 4 meter times 4 meter is 16, and there's 1 and 2 meters are multiplied, so it becomes square. Very easily, same as the rectangle. Let's say that's 6, and let's say that is 4. If you multiply those two, you're going to get area of 24 unit square. So nothing hard about this one. How about parallelogram? This is pretty much also same as rectangle. So base times height, but this height must be right angle to the ground, to the base. So if that height is 10 and the base is 5, it's very simple, it's 50. So for the parallelogram, you have to just remember this line and that line are parallel each other, and also this line and that line also parallel each other. So parallelogram's area is just base times the right angle's height. And many people got confused about trapezoid, but actually trapezoid is nothing really tough. Let's say I'm gonna just add one more exactly same trapezoid right here, upside down in this form. Oops. Even though it doesn't look like same size, but let's say these are same two trapezoid. If you upside down and then add it like that, this side are same as right there, and that side is same as up there, isn't it? So if you just combine these two are actually parallelogram. So trapezoid is just like part of the parallelogram, but it's not only part. Let me show you. So since these two trapezoid are equal, congruent, we have same height. Let's say this is H. What was parallelogram's area? Base, which is A plus B, times height, right? If you do that, you're gonna get area of this whole trapezoid. However, we are looking for not whole parallelogram's area. We are looking for only for this part, which is half of whole parallelogram. So that's where the formula of area, trapezoid area came from. That's why when you don't have this half part, oops, when you don't have that half part, what you have to do is just add these two times height and divide by 2. That's what it is. Next one, we're going to talk about rhombus area. What is the area of the rhombus? It's diagonal times diagonal times 1/2. Let me tell you where these formulas came from. So if you see the rhombus, it's actually from rhombus from here. From the rectangle, if you multiply this diagonal, which is height of this rectangle, and that diagonal, which is width of that rectangle. So if you multiply the diagonal of the rhombus, you're basically multiplying this length times that length, which will give you whole area of this rectangle. However, this shaded part is half of this rectangle, and this shaded part is half of this rectangle, and same as here and here. So basically, the rhombus is the whole area of this rectangle's half. That's why you have to multiply diagonal times 1/2 for the rhombus. Does that make sense? And triangle area, pretty much same with the rectangle or square. Same as a rhombus or the trapezoid. Triangle is actually the half of this square or rectangle. That's why we have to divide by 2. Base times height give all the area up there. And if you divide by 2 or multiply by 1/2, you're going to get only shaded area of the triangle. And if I tell you the one hack of finding triangles area, let's say this triangle base is 12 and this is 18. Many students just start from the 12 times 18 divided by 2. And they calculated 18 times 12 first, but don't do that. Before you multiply, just simplify even number. Make it 9. 9 times 12 is 108. If you do this, use this method when you're finding triangle area, I'm guaranteed it's going to be 3 to 5 times faster than the other students. Use this hack for the triangle. And last 2D figure that we're going to go over is a circle. That is center of the circle and the half to the end. We call this as radius. And for the area of the circle is pi times r times square. So basically, what is the pi? Pi is something, let's say, draw another one. Let's say this length is same as this r. And then they defined this angle when this r radius and the length of the arc is same as r. We promise to call this angle as just 1. Then I have a question that what if we go one more r? Let's say that's exactly the same r. What is the angle here called? Here from here. If it's 1 there, it's supposed to be 2, isn't it? And then let's say go one more r till this point. Then what is angle here from here? It's supposed to be 3. And go let's say go this much less than r, a little more, and this become 180 degree. And then they figured out if it's 1, 2, 3, this much was from beginning to this much, they figured out the angle was 1.3.141592 and goes forever. And they defined to call this as pi. So basically, to find the area of the circle, you have to multiply r times r by this pi. Then you're gonna get area of the circle. Let's say this is 5. So the area of circle when radius is 5, your area gonna be 5 times 5 times pi, which is 25 times pi. And this pi is we're using 3.14. If you use calculator or if you multiply yourself, you're gonna get the answer. So good luck on your 2D areas.